There she goes on a 1 month trip.
Well. Today's the first day that my girlfriend is overseas, and she's gonna be overseas for a whole month. So, watch on to find out what I'm gonna do for this whole month by myself to keep myself entertained.
So after some time, I finally decided to start my journey for higher mileage. I wanted to embark on this journey to become a mileage monk. So as you can see, actually from last year June, I haven't really been consistent in my mileage. I had a little build up there from June to July, but afterwards it started becoming very irregular. And there was even like a period in December when I was in Hokkaido where I barely trained. And this first 3 months of the year in 2025, I actually just been racing 1005 races, so it was very speed work focused, but my mileage was really low, as you can see, 30-40 kilometers. And in the last 4 weeks I just thought to myself, hey, why not I give this 70 km and beyond a go. So here I am on my 4th week of trying to hit 70 km. Yeah, so definitely you guys will be wondering like what's the progression of my fitness over the last 4 weeks. So this was actually one of the first runs. It happened to be the T100 mixed relay. I did the 6 km and I ran a 3:37 average pace over the course. There was the Helix bridge at the start. I wasn't exactly feeling fit at that time, so 3:37, despite the timing, the weather, I think it was a pretty good indicator of my fitness then. Yeah, so this workout was actually done on the 2nd week of 70 km, and I did 2 sets of 10 times 200 at the pace of 31 to 33, and I did a 200 meter jog in between every 200 meter. So I was actually doing around 31 to 33, and my legs were tired and I sweat a lot, but it was manageable. And honestly, I was pretty happy with this effort because it was more of a 1005 base speed work, and I was really glad that I was able to be doing this, because I remember a few months back I was actually struggling to hit this pace over 20 sets with 30 seconds rest. So here's the funny thing, I fell sick on the 3rd week of 70 km again, but I decided to train through, but I was like taking it really easy on the easy runs, and I had to like tone down my workout. So basically we did 1 km times 6, and it actually happened to be a really funny day because I went to the track, I had to do this workout, and it so happened that Jing Chao, Jonathan and Ming, they were doing the same workout too, so we kind of like ran together and we take turns pulling. So it was really nice to have like a whole group to work with, and it definitely made the set way easier. And afterwards I did 400 times 4 after like 10 minutes of rest, and I'm pretty glad with the timings I'm hitting because it felt rather easy. Right, 72, 71, 72, 65. Wow, that was really nice to see. Yep, we come to the last week, the 4th week of 70 km. My legs were feeling okay, wasn't too sore. I actually pretty enjoyed the 70 km, the whole mileage thing. I was pretty into it. So I did 1 km times 10 with the boys, and this time it was Jonathan, Russell and Jing Chao. Jing Chao was actually doing 2 km. So you might be wondering, hey, why 66 seconds rest? I know it's funky, it's because we're trying to match with Jing Chao's 2 km. So, but we kind of realized on the 3rd rep that we can't match him. So we just kind of abandoned him, and we ran in our group of 3, we're taking turns to pull. Yeah, so 340, 343. Okay, but to be fair, that day it was really humid. We were sweating like mad. Like my shoes were soaked. So anyway, after that, they were doing some strides, and I did 400 times 4 again. 72, 72, 72, 69. I was pretty happy with that actually because I was wearing shoes. Yeah, so pretty good workout. Alright, back to the story. So after it left, I was like thinking, hey, what am I gonna do? And then I remembered I have tuition classes to teach. So basically I managed to schedule a lesson with one of my students. He happened to be an adult learning Chinese, he's an Italian, so it was really nice because we practice conversations every week for about an hour, and he's making good progress. I think he speaks really good Chinese, to be honest. So we haven't really had the time to meet up in real life, but I'm looking forward to it, to have a conversation with him in real life.
Well, unfortunately, it's really humid today. Just heading to the city to do my long, easy effort today. Nothing special.
Yeah, shout out to iRun SG for the Nova Blast 5. Actually really quite like this shoe, just that sometimes it doesn't really give me the pop. Yeah, so I started my run and I was trying to catch the sunset actually at Marina Barrage. It was about a 4.5 kilometer run over, so I was just trying to pace myself, keep the run nice and easy, but once again it was really humid. I was sweating like mad, and this is one of the really long stretches of roads to the Marina Barrage, and honestly I don't really like it. I saw many of my friends on the run, and look, this is one of my best friends, Wilson, and his girlfriend. Yeah, so I guess we didn't really make it for the sunset, but hey, we got to see Singapore come alive at night. So I kind of stayed here for 20 minutes just admiring the view, something that I don't really do on my runs, but you know, hey, it's the holidays and I have nothing to do, so why not? It turned out to be a really nice experience. Pretty sure I was ranting about the heat here because it was crazy, like my shirt was drenched.
Very humid.
Oh.
Yeah, so kind of played sweepstakes for a few hours and had dinner. Now we're heading over to the hills, do some hill repeats, 12 of them actually, and just an easy run back before we do our long run tomorrow. It's a rather busy day tomorrow because I have 3 sessions of tuition to teach. Yep, and then we'll probably do the long run at night to end the week. Cheers! Okay, we made it to the hill. It's very long as you can see, so we're doing 12 reps. I'm gonna tie my shoelace first. Ask me, my legs are pretty sore for some reason, not sure why. 2 reps in, 10 to go. The GPS is kinda off, so I'm making a finishing line. That's pretty obvious now. I'm not gonna miss it. Oh, my legs are really sore, so this might just be the last one. So it's gonna be a long day. We got back-to-back classes and another tuition class at 6 p.m. and then we got a long run to do. It'll be a long day.
And shit happened. The trains were not working. It was crazy. So, you may be wondering, what was it doing away in Hong Kong? Well, she was busy winning. So this is her running the 200 meters where she won, and you know, it's really good to see her back in form and just doing so well right now. So yep, she got a 200 meter title. Yep, and now here she is running the 100 meter finals, and it was crazy. This was a really close race, but watch her, man. She got first. I'm really proud of her and just so happy for her.
I was really unlucky.
Back to the last run of the 4 weeks of 70 km. let me tell you, this run was crazy because I didn't want to do it. I almost ended my week at 57 kilometers. Like, I was having a really bad headache and I was sweating a lot, not sure why, but I just didn't want to go for this run. But you know, it's just gotta be done. I just laced up my shoes and got out to run. But shit happened again. I kinda rolled my ankle and there was like this really loud pop, and I was really scared, so I kept running just to like not let anything happen. And okay, like I didn't really feel much thing, so I just made it home after I completed the run.
So we're done with the last run of the week. Yeah, and you know I kind of twisted my ankle, but all's good. I'm gonna soak my legs in hot water now for recovery.
Just look at that crazy ankle. I don't even know what's that vein there.
Okay, and what you're about to see next is not very healthy, but I drink water like crazy after a run, and so I drank like a cup of Pocari Sweat, a cup of water, but I don't think that's enough, so it's time to bring out the big boy. So this is like a heavyweight. Yeah, this is good. And I got myself some sweets. I mean, it's not really healthy, but it gets me ready for the next day. Alright man, so cheers. And I'll see you in the next episode.